Welcome out here for event number 9, Holiday Racing Season number 5. And let's kick it off with the first race with Northern Nightmare versus Roger Dodger. Nice there win. Roger Dodger really need that win, and he's gonna get the win and defeat Northern Nightmare. Captain's Curse versus Higher Education. Nice week for Higher Education, and Higher Education is going to get the win to defeat Captain's Curse. Optineer Ice versus Patrick. Ooh, Patrick with a crash, and he tried to come back and tackle on a crash, but it's not going to work. Optineer Ice got Toro Loco versus Monsterma Ice. And Monsterma Ice is going to get the win and defeat El Toro Loco. Alright, next up we've got Bakugan Dragonoid Ice versus Son of a Digger. Ooh, and Sumner's gonna get the win and defeat Bakugan Dragonoid. We got Earthshaker Ice versus Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Ooh, Earthshaker Ice is gonna roll over, and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm is gonna get the win. Next up, we've got Mohawk Warrior versus Monsterma Dalmatian Ice. Monsterma Dalmatian Ice to pull off this win will be really big, but Monsterma Dalmatian Ice could not. The winner's gonna be Mohawk Warrior. We've got Soldier Fortune Ice versus Monster Mutt. And Monster's gonna get the win and defeat Soldier Fortune Ice. We've got Crustacean versus Tasmanian Devil. Oh, nice try for Tasmanian Devil, but Crustacean is gonna get the win. Next up, we've got Blue Thunder Ice versus Track's Tires Gravedigger. Track's Tires Gravedigger with a crazy crash will get the win and defeat Blue Thunder Ice. Squidward versus Stone Crusher. Ooh, Stone Crusher could not be the 7th Hot Wheels Monster Jam truck in a row to win. The winner's gonna go to Squidward. We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Dragon. Nice there win. Nice bounce off the wall for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Going onto the carpet and it's gonna get the win and defeat Dragon. We've got Prowler versus Bad Company Ice. Prowler is gonna get the win and defeat Bad Company Ice. Oh, she's still going. We got Dragon Ice versus Chillin' Villain. Nice lead for Chillin' Villain down the straightaway, but he just couldn't do it. Close 2 days in a row. Dragon Ice is gonna get the win. We got Avenger versus Blue Thunder. Now Avenger goes over the Jersey Barrier and will get the win and defeat them. We've got Northern Nightmare Ice versus Yeti. Nice lead for Yeti down the straightaway, but Yeti's gonna spin out and Northern Nightmare Ice. We've got Gravedigger Ice versus Ice Cream Man. Nice for Ice Cream Man. Ice Cream Man will crash and get the win and defeat Gravedigger. Got Mechanical Mischief versus Holiday Hauler. Nice lead from Holiday Hauler down the straightaway, and Holiday Hauler is gonna get the win and defeat Mechanical Mischief. We got Plankton versus the Santa Sleigh Ride. Santa Sleigh Ride on a bicycle, but Santa Sleigh Ride just could not pull it off. Plankton with the win. So we've got El Toro Loco Ice versus Michigan Ice Monster. El Toro Loco Ice with the crash, and Michigan Ice Monster is going to take the win and defeat El Toro Loco Ice. So we've got 32 Degrees versus Alien Invasion Ice. Ooh, 32 Degrees going over the Jersey Barrier. Ooh, that is close. But by looking at it, it looks like 32 Degrees, all who's over the Jersey Barrier will get the win and defeat Alien Invasion Ice. We got SpongeBob versus the 2020 Christmas Truck. Ooh, 2020 Christmas Truck trying to get a comeback, but SpongeBob is gonna get the win. We've got Gravedigger versus Iron Man. Ooh, Iron Man with a crazy crash. I thought Iron Man had it, but Iron Man will lose, and the winner's gonna be Gravedigger. The last race of round 1, we've got Batman versus Mr. Krabs. Ooh, Batman held a wheelie, wow! Look at that wheelie for Batman, but it's just not going to be enough for the win. Mr. Krabs will get the win and defeat Batman. Round 2 is Roger Dodger versus Higher Education. Ooh, Higher Education tries to make the comeback, and Higher Education is going to get the win and defeat Theodore, and we will defeat Roger Dodger. Ice versus Monsterma Ice. Ooh, Monsterma Ice with a crash block will get the win and defeat Octanator Ice. Son of a Digger versus Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Team Hot Wheels Firestorm trying to get the block, but it's not going to work. Son of a Digger is going to sneak around and defeat Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. We got Mohawk Warrior versus Monster Mutt. Oh, Monster trying to get a walking to take out the season leader, but it's not going to work. Mohawk Warrior will get the win. Next up, we've got Crustacean versus Tracky's Tires Gravedigger. Nice there. Tires Gravedigger going in reverse. Next up, we've got Squidward versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has been really fascinating, and he's going to get the win to defeat Squidward.
Somebody else stop right
So we've got Prowler versus Dragon Ice. And Prowler is going to get the win and defeat Dragon Ice. We've got Avenger versus Northern Nightmare Ice. Ooh, I don't know what happened to Northern Nightmare Ice. I don't know if he spun out or somehow saved it, but either way, Avenger's still going to get the win and defeat Northern Nightmare. We've got Iron Man versus Ice Cream Man versus Holiday Hauler. And Holiday, that's a nice little spin out there for Holiday Hauler, but he's still going to get the win and defeat Ice Cream. We've got Plankton versus Michigan Ice Monster. Oh my, that is close. So Michigan Ice Monster is going to get... Oh, Michigan Ice Monster is going to get the win and defeat Plankton. Plankton trying to come back, but just not going to... We've got 30 Degrees versus SpongeBob. Oh, both do crazy. One is going to slide and defeat 32 Degrees. Patrick tried earlier but failed, but SpongeBob's going to do it and pass. Nice job for SpongeBob. We got Gravedigger versus Mr. Krabs. Wow, Mr. Krabs is still really far past, and he's going to get the win and defeat Gravedigger. We got Higher Education versus Monster Ice. Monster Ice, that barrier definitely stopped him, and the winner's going to be Higher Education. We've got Son of a Digger versus Mohawk Warrior. Ooh, Son of a Digger could not take out the points leader. Mohawk Warrior is going to get the win. Then we got Track Stars Gravedigger versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Two very fast trucks on this track. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles almost does a corkscrew, and that was a really crazy race. Track Stars Gravedigger is going to pull out the win. Prowler versus Avenger. Ooh, what a block. Prowler's going to block with this. Can't believe it's turned around, and the winner's going to be... We got Holiday Hauler versus Michigan Ice Monster. Wow, what a fast pass. Very far from Michigan Ice Monster, hitting a ZBL can and with the box, and the winner, and he's gonna get the win and easily destroy Holiday Hauler. We got SpongeBob versus Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs with the crab. Oh, SpongeBob back into reverse and win. He can't. Mr. Krabs with the win. Alrighty. We're now into the quarterfinals. Let's meet our quarterfinal competitors. Inside Higher Education, we have Mrs. Puff. Inside Mohawk Warrior, we have Bubble Buddy. Inside Track Days Tires Gravedigger, we have the Flying Dutchman. Inside Avenger, we have Jim Kohler. Inside Michigan Ice Monster, we have Chris Lagana. And then inside Mr. Krabs, we have Mr. Krabs. Who's gonna go to the semifinals? Will it be Mrs. Puff or Bubble Buddy? The season lead here. Oh, what a nice win! Nice win for Mrs. Puff, and he's going to defeat Bubble Buddy. The season leader is out. Next up, we've got the Flying Dutchman versus Jim Kohler. The Flying Dutchman tried to do a block. I thought it wouldn't work, but it's going to work, and Jim Kohler's going to spin out, and the Flying Dutchman is going to get the semifinals. Will it be Chris Lagana or Mr. Krabs? Ooh, very close. Chris Lagana with the block will get the win and defeat Mr. Krabs. Who's gonna go to the semifinals? Because we need it fast to do for someone to take on Chris Lagana in the semifinals. Will it be Mr. Krabs or Jim Kohler? Ooh, Kohler in the barrier. So did Mr. Krabs, and Jim Kohler is gonna get the win and defeat Mr. Krabs. In our semifinals, we have Mrs. Puff, the Flying Dutchman, Chris Lagana, and Jim Kohler. Who's gonna go to the finals? Will it be Mrs. Puff or will it be the Flying Dutchman? Oh my goodness, that is close. Mrs. Puff with the winning will defeat the Flying Dutchman. Nice job for Mrs. Puff. Alrighty, who's going to go to the final round to face off Mrs. Puff? Will it be Chris Lagana or Jim Kohler? Ooh, nice pass for Jim Kohler. And he's going to get the win and defeat Chris Lagana and Michigan Ice. Round here of Event 9 of Holiday Racing. We started off today with 48 of the fastest holiday-themed monster trucks. We're now down to the fastest 2. They're the owner of Mrs. Puff's Boating School out of Bikini Bottom. This is Mrs. Puff in higher education. And the other lane, this year's World Finals 23 racing champion, representing 25 years of Avenger. From Columbus, Michigan, this is Jim Kohler in Avenger, who will get the win. Jim with a nice shot down the straightaway. And wow, look at Kohler go. Jim Kohler with the win. Nice win for Jim Kohler in Avenger. Another representing for 25 years. Jim Kohler's had such a good year this year. Let's go another crazy event out here for event number 9 of Holiday Racing. Now we gotta look at this top 5. We got some interesting stuff going on. Joining into the top 5 for the first time this season is BuckFin23 and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Dropping down a spot after a not as good performance, say, from Jim Burns in the Mechanical Mischief. Drops him to number 4. Making a huge gap. I did not expect this time to get into 3rd place, but Scrap is now in 3rd place. I didn't expect that. And then in 2nd place, the Season 3 champion, Plankton, is in 2nd with 294 points. And in 1st place, the 60-point lead is Bubble Buddy and Mohawk Warrior. Man, Bubble Buddy's got a big lead right now. We're gonna see if anybody can see if they can stop him here. I mean, anything can change. In 2 events, we could have a new points leader. Anything can change. Tomorrow, guys, we're gonna head into event 10, and there's gonna be no commentary tomorrow. It's just only gonna be me playing the Poseidon music from Battle for Bikini Bottom, kind of like what we did with event 10 from the last season. Alright guys, have a good day, and we'll see you all out tomorrow for event 10 of Holiday Racing season number 5.